Alright guys, so I messed up big time, right? I went against my trading rules and now I'm suffering. All I had to do was stick to my rules, don't overtrade, and just, be very patient with the markets because the markets are pretty volatile with everything that's going on, right? I want to make sure you guys understand where I went wrong and show you guys that my strategy is not wrong. Nothing's wrong with my strategy. It's just all about how I applied myself to the markets last week. I should have did obvious, which is what? Follow my strategy, but I didn't. So now we're going to be going over my entire process, losing all that money now and now have to rebuild. Just to, give you guys a little bit of transparency, and also we're going to be going over everything in the markets. All right, so let's go. You guys can see here, this is where the losses truly started, right? On a regular day, I don't do this because I'm not a scalper, right? So that's the first thing you can realize, like I overtraded on these days, right? So on Wednesday, we lost $5,940. On Thursday, we lost $5,860. Friday, we lost $3,010, I think, right? As you guys can see, this is my TradeZilla account. I can refresh it again if you guys want. But what I'm saying to you guys is that on those 3 days, I realized where I went wrong in my strategy. It's not like, oh, my strategy is failing or anything. It's just all about how I applied myself to my strategy, right? On those days, I could have avoided taking multiple trades. That's one thing. Another thing too, I was trading London session. I don't trade London session at all, right? And I was up trading London session, trying to get in on GU sells, which ended up playing out. But if I had to leave the trade from the original position I took it from, I wouldn't lose it. But I'm gonna go over everything to show you guys. Right now, we're currently down a lot, maybe like 13,500 or something like that. But we're gonna go over each trade just to show you guys that even after a crazy losing streak like this, you can come back. And now I'm in the building phase again, so hopefully I can give you guys more videos in the following weeks just to follow up with this video. All right, so let's go. The first one we're gonna talk about is the trade we took Wednesday during London session, right? Which is this area around here. So let's first dissect the market, right? So on the 4 hour, it's clear as day that we've been channeling to the downside, right? So once price pushed to the upside here and came down, let me mark it out. Once we pushed to the upside here and came down, I realized that this is now support. So all I'm saying to myself now is that if price can go below here and come back and retest, I will sell, expecting price to create what? A potential lower low, right? So what happened, right? It's London session and I used 10 lots, right? I don't know why I did this. It's not professional of me or anything, but what happened, right? I took the trade right around here, right? So these were the positions. So I tried taking it here to sell it all the way down here, right? So what happened was, I think it's around, right around here, right? So what really happened around this area? I got in first, I got in around here, price started pulling back. This was originally a 20 pip stop, right around here. So it kept going up over and over, it kept going. Every time it pushed down, it kept going up. And as you can see, these are 1 hour candles. And I stayed up that entire night trying to get in. But every time price started turning back, I kept closing. So all that, opening positions, closing positions, all those things ended up biting me. Why? Because now all those 10 lots that I open, I'm paying for all those spreads or whatever, $100, 200, 400, 500, even being down 5 pips is just $500, Imagine every time I close and open, it adds up to $1,000. So that's really what's been happening to me lately, right? The entering and close. Price at the end of the day ended up pushing all the way down exactly as I wanted it, right around here for 93 pips. There is nothing I could have done about it. I honestly could have just left it. Maybe it was because my stop loss was so close, why I kept entering and closing the entire morning, and it ended up me losing, you know, the $5,000, right? And believe me, losing $800, $700, $300, $200, it adds up. Trust me. So for anybody out there having challenge with big lots or whatever, that's only one of the problems you face. I kind of get over it sometimes. Most of the times, only once a while it happens. Now I missed this opportunity, right? So because I missed this and I was down that 5,000 something, now I tried getting in on this. So I started forcing the market this entire morning, right around here. I started forcing the market again, right? So price pushed down, came back here. I set another target here on Thursday to sell here. What happened? The market did what? I got 20 pips stop loss, pushing back down into here. I got stopped out again. And that's a 10 lot, you know, and I entered and closed a couple of times and I ended up losing again. And then on Friday, it's the same thing. I tried selling here. Around Friday, I tried selling here and the same thing happened again. It's not like I lost, you know, setups. No, it's the same setup that I'm trying to take. And losing like this is so pathetic at the, you know, the level I'm at right now and for the length of time I've been trading, right? Because it's not like I'm a newbie or anything where situations like this should have been, you know, affecting me. But as I said, I understand where I went wrong and I'm just gonna keep on improving on it. The market pushed back up into 1.22871 and then pushed down. Now, all I'm looking for is maybe a continuation because, you know, fundamentally, everything looks like, you know, like Euro could see a recession or something. So that's why I'm kind of, you know, in on trades on this and expecting price to go lower, right? So hopefully I can make the money back. As I said, this video is not going to be a long video, but as I said, I understood where I went wrong. I understood that I overtraded on those days. I understood that I could have avoided, you know, the entering and closing situation. And also, after a while, I could have stopped because now I'm way past my daily limit, which is 2,500. I'm way past my daily limit now. So I should have just stopped, even though the move was still there and I was trying to force it. I should have just stopped. This is something that I think you guys can resonate with and maybe improve in your trading journey, right? You know, they always say, wise man learn from someone's mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes I did, all right? But as I always say, please like, share, and hit that subscribe button, all right?